The ratings are in for the last Saturday's edition of AEW Collision. An update on Ricochet's WWE contract. We now got more details as to when specifically his contract expires, and was last night's appearance on Raw his final WWE appearance. Iyo Sky is set for a match in the Marigold promotion in Japan. Sexyy reportedly was arrested just 24 hours prior to hosting NXT Battleground last weekend. Cody Rhodes is set for an appearance tonight on NXT, and WWE hoping that this weekend's ratings will better AEW Dynamite 24 hours later. More details on Natalya's WWE contract situation. Adam Copeland says his doctor is optimistic following his complicated broken leg surgery. Booker T gives an update on his WWE contract, and Eric is back at the WWE Performance Center. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. Let's start off talking about the ratings for AEW Collision this past Saturday live on TNT. Now, last week, the ratings for AEW Collision briefly became a topic of discussion after the leak of the fast national numbers that were nowhere close to Collision's final rating led to a debate over the ongoing battle between AEW and WWE, both from a PR and on-screen perspective, with Tony Khan's comments on social media. Now, the discussion overshadowed that Collision's numbers were a bit of a disappointment, potentially setting up more of the same a week later when the show went up against Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Fortunately, AEW was able to rebound somewhat despite the stiff competition. WrestleNomics reports that Saturday's Collision, headlined by Orange Cassidy vs. Kyle O'Reilly, drew 388,000 total viewers and a 0.13 in the 18-49. Now, both numbers were up from the previous week, with total viewership rising 3% from 378,000, while the 18-49 rose 18% from a 0.11. The numbers reflect each category compared to the full-week average, where total viewership is down 9% from 426,000, while the 18-49 has remained steady at 0.13. Now, as expected, the Stanley Cup Finals game between the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers made a dent, drawing 3.115 million viewers and a huge 0.86 in the 18-49 on ABC. Despite that, AEW will likely be pleased with Collision's performance, as the show placed 5th on cable TV in the 18-49 for the night, trailing only the UFC, football, college baseball, and boxing. Now, in terms of the quarter-hour ratings, these come courtesy of WrestleNomics, so shout out to them and be sure to subscribe to their Patreon service. As you can see right there, the quarter-hour show that Collision was consistent throughout for both categories, with total viewership largely staying between 387,000 and 399,000, while the 18-49 stayed between a 0.12 and a 0.13. The show's low point in total viewers would come early in quarter-hour 3, which drew 367,000, while the 18-49's lowest number would be in quarter-hour 1, drawing 152,000. The show would peak in both categories in quarter-hour 6, drawing 401,000 and a 0.14, which represents 180,000, for an assortment of backstage segments and Daniel Garcia versus Tate Mayfair. So what do you make of the ratings for AEW Collision over the weekend? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. Now, plenty of people still talking about Ricochet and what was expected to be anyway his final WWE appearance last night on Raw prior to his contract expiring later on this summer. Now, it was an eventful and painful Raw episode for Ricochet. He was taken to the hospital after being slammed into a car windshield by Bron Breakker toward the latter stages of the program. It also may be the last fans see of Ricochet on WWE programming, as the former Intercontinental Champion has reportedly given his notice to leave WWE later this summer when his contract expires, with the angle with Breakker serving as his write-off. Now, while Ricochet's contract status hasn't changed, one final appearance on WWE television may still be on the cards. PW Insider is reporting that there's been a pitch from WWE Creative to have Ricochet make one last appearance on Raw in order to capitalize on the attention Ricochet has received since the news of his contract status broke. Now, there were no further details on what Ricochet would be doing in the final appearance, though many believe it would involve either another match or an angle with Breakker to play off last night. Now, among the people who think one more Ricochet appearance may do some good is Ricochet himself, as he agrees there's still time to do something further before walking off into the sunset. Now, it's unclear if WWE higher-ups are entertaining the idea, and Mike Johnson of PW Insider expressed his belief that last night's Raw would ultimately be Ricochet's final WWE appearance, at least for now. Now, since news of Ricochet's WWE contract expiring first broke, an exact timeline of when he would enter free agency has remained a mystery. That is no longer the case, as the belief is Ricochet's deal will be up sometime around July. If true, this would allow Ricochet to sign with another promotion quickly, including AEW, which many expect to be his ultimate destination. So what do you think happens with Ricochet? Do you think that we see one final WWE appearance, or do you think that's the last we're going to see of him in WWE, at least for now? Now, we've heard about possible crossovers moving forward when it comes to the Marigold promotion, and today we got some confirmation. Rossy Ogawa's new promotion, Marigold, has kicked off with a bang following the Fields Forever event in Korakuen Hall on May 20, and is currently embarking on its grand opening Wars tour. However, the company's next major event, Summer Destiny, on July 13, has just gotten a lot bigger, as former WWE Women's Champion Iyo Sky has been announced for the card. At the end of the company's most recent show, Ogawa took to the microphone to inform Yutami Hayashi Shita that he had finally found an opponent for her on July 13, before playing a video on the Korakuen Hall big screen that revealed Iyo Sky. The WWE star told her future opponent that she wants to write history in a Marigold ring, and that she can't wait for her return to Japan before the official match graphic was revealed. The match has been given the title Queen of Queen, given that both Sky and her opponent are both former leaders of the Queen's Quest faction in Stardom. Sky, then known as Iyo Shirai, was the founding leader of the former group back in 2016 with HZK and Momo Watanabe. Once she left to join WWE in 2018, Watanabe led the group and brought Hayashi Shita in as an associate before making her an official member towards the end of 2018. So that match is now confirmed to be taking place, and possibly it's just the beginning of more crossover between WWE and Marigold moving forward. Now, this is a really wild story when it comes to Sexyy Red, who's been seen on NXT programming recently. But according to a new report, rapper Sexyy Red was arrested the day before her appearance as the host of NXT Battleground at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. On Saturday morning, Red was arrested after an altercation at Newark Liberty International Airport. Her appearance at Battleground came on Sunday night. It's unknown if WWE even knew about the incident when she appeared. Now, TMZ is reporting that she was arrested for disorderly conduct, while others involved in the situation were arrested on assault charges. There's actual video footage of this. Take a look, courtesy of TMZ. Now, TMZ also wrote, quote, "It doesn't appear Sexyy made any contact with anyone here. Luckily, someone else jumped in and pulled her away from all the madness, but she was right in the mix for a bit there. Airport personnel security can also be seen running to try and wrangle everyone. There's a lot of shuffling going on, and Sexyy Red and co can be seen going in and out of a door there at the Terminal 2. Eventually, cops showed up and arrested a few individuals, Sexyy included. As for the alleged victims, we're told they went to the hospital for minor injuries." Now, again, another interesting turn in this is that Sexyy Red has now responded on social media and is denying that it was her, saying, "That wasn't me." So what this all means, I don't know what it means for the future of her in WWE and NXT, more appearances in the future. We get any more details on that, or if WWE was aware of the incident, we'll let you know in a future video. Now, speaking of NXT, the undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes is set for an appearance on the developmental brand tonight, and it may be due to ulterior motives by WWE. WWE has officially announced during Monday's Raw that undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes is set to appear on the Tuesday, that being today, June 11 NXT television episode on USA Network. Now, Rhodes had first teased an appearance for Tuesday in a social media post during Sunday's NXT Battleground pay-per-view prior to the official word breaking on Monday night. In addition to Rhodes' appearance, 3 matches and 2 returns have also been announced for the show. But when it comes to another reason why Rhodes could be appearing, Dave Meltzer shared this theory on Wrestling Observer Radio. Ricochet. With Cody Rhodes appearing on tonight's NXT, Dave Meltzer believes that the show could draw more viewers than AEW Dynamite this week. He said, quote, "They might do it in total viewers. I wouldn't even be surprised. 18 to 49, there's still a gap, but Cody's a big draw. Like last week, it was a 0.28 to a 0.22. That's still a gap." But they're not going against the NBA. AEW is going against the NBA. They're bringing in Cody Rhodes. It could be close. It is possible that NXT could do a better 18 to 49 number. It wouldn't shock me in the least if they would. So what do you make of what Dave Meltzer is saying there? Do you think he's right? Do you think WWE is looking to defeat AEW Dynamite this week when it comes to the ratings between NXT and AEW? And do you think that will happen? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. Now, when it comes to Cody Rhodes as well, he's made an astonishing gesture to help an international wrestling promotion grow. The American Nightmare made the offer in a video that was shared by Uganda-based Soft Ground Wrestling. In the video, Rhodes, with the undisputed WWE Championship on show, shares a gift, saying the following. He released this on social media.
Hello, this is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and I just wanted to send a quick message to my friends at SGW Soft Ground Wrestling Uganda. We've all been watching what you guys have been doing lately. I've talked to a few friends about how the experience is down there. It's incredibly impressive, and it's wonderful to see your love at SGW for pro wrestling and sports entertainment. Of course, some shout outs are due. Boom Bash, Jordan, Cool Man, Pamela, One Man Army. I love everything that you guys are doing. It's not lost on me that with the world as divided as it may be, social issues, climate issues, political issues, whatever it may be, one thing that we can universally bond on is our love for pro wrestling. With that said, you guys need a proper wrestling ring. You need one for your stories and to be able to do what you do. You got to be welcomed into the wrestling business in the right way. You need a proper ring. We have found someone in Uganda who can make it for you. It's not coming over on a boat. It's not going to get broken. We're going to get it done. And when it gets done, send the bill to me. It is on me. My gift to you. The wrestling business has literally given me everything in my life that I could possibly dream of, and I would just like to give something back to you guys, welcome you officially into this big wide world of pro wrestling. I can't wait to see what you do with it. Enjoy it. Thanks, guys.
Now, Soft Ground Wrestling was founded in March 2023 and has massed over 180 students in its first year and uses a wrestling ring, and we use that term loosely, made from sticks in the ground and thin rope. Former WWE stars Mace and Mansoor made surprise SGW appearances in April of this year. In February of this year, a GoFundMe to cover the cost of the ring and additional operating funds saw donations from AEW's Will Ospreay and TNA Knockouts World Champion Jordan Grace. As of the time of this recording, the GoFundMe has raised over $10,000, with the organizer disabling new donations. If we get any more details on this story, of course, we'll let you know in an upcoming video. Now, Natalya, we spoke so much about contracts, haven't we, recently? An update when it comes to Natalya's WWE contract. WWE superstar Natalya is thought to be close to signing a new deal with the promotion, according to part of an update from Mike Johnson of PW Insider. The report states, quotes, "For those asking about Natalya, one source described the situation as getting done, but we haven't confirmed she's locked into a new deal yet. We're told that there was some time left." Of course, Natalya is the longest signed female wrestler in WWE, having begun her developmental deal in January 2007. Now, there had been some discussion and debate whether she could leave the company after she said enough's enough, and a time for a change, embracing her inner Owen Hart recently on Raw, but it looks like, according to Mike Johnson, Natalya is going to be sticking around in WWE. Now, Adam Copeland, what's the latest when it comes to Adam Copeland and his recovery from a broken leg? At AEW Double or Nothing, Adam Copeland suffered a broken leg that required surgery after his match with Malachi Black. As was previously reported, in the barbed wire steel cage match, Copeland hit an elbow drop on Black from the top of the steel cage, landing awkwardly. It would later be confirmed that Copeland had broken his leg, with the subsequent surgery being a little complicated. Copeland provided an update on his recovery from surgery in an interview with Sports Illustrated, saying, quote, "My Achilles tear a few years ago led to my most difficult rehab, and I'm expecting more of that. I'm 50, I know what's in front of me, but the surgery was successful, and the doctor was optimistic because my bones bones are healthy. It's my 7th surgery, so I know the drill. We'll see how my body cooperates. Now, following the injury, Copeland relinquished the AEW TNT Championship with the title vacated on the May 29 episode of Dynamite. At the upcoming AEW and New Japan Forbidden Door pay-per-view on June 30, a new TNT champion will be decided in a ladder match that will feature Konosuke Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, and other participants. Jack Perry faces Dustin Rhodes on the June 12 episode of Dynamite to decide who will enter the ladder match. That will be followed by an episode of AEW Collision, which will see Dante Martin and Lee Moriarty go one-on-one for a place in the pay-per-view title bout. Now, more details on contracts. This time, Booker T, who has revealed his WWE contract, is reportedly up soon as well. WWE Hall of Famer and NXT commentator Booker T has revealed his contract is expiring in the near future. Booker T joined the NXT commentary team in October of 2022, teaming with Vic Joseph. Speaking at the River City Wrestling Con, Booker T said about his time as the voice of NXT and reaction to the brand, saying, quote, "I think it's about having fun more than anything, wrestling, especially the NXT brand. If you're watching it and if you're listening to me and we're having fun, we're winning. And I think right now NXT is hot. Everybody is geared to going out and performing to try and make it to that next level. And if I can have any part of these guys making it to the next level, I'm going to have some fun." He would also reveal that his contract is expiring soon with WWE, giving a hint as to what he's planning to do, saying, quote, "Contract should be coming up here pretty soon. And, you know, like Sexyy Red, shake it real fast, get a little more." So he's seemingly planning on sticking around with WWE. And finally, an update when it comes to Eric of the Viking Raiders. Now, following an injury in October of last year, Eric of the Viking Raiders has recently been spotted at the WWE Performance Center. On November 2nd, Eric revealed he had undergone neck surgery with his C6 and C7 vertebrae undergoing fusion. His tag team partner Ivar provided an update on Eric's recovery from surgery in May of this year, revealing that he was doing great, physically great, and it's a matter of him getting cleared. Eric recently showed a photo on X showing that he's taken one more step towards his in-ring return. The photo, which can be seen on the screen right now, shows Eric in the WWE Performance Center with the caption, "Destroy, Erase, Improve." As of the time of this recording, there is no news as to when WWE fans can expect to see an in-ring return for Eric. We'll have to wait and see. It may be a while, though, before we see the Viking Raiders back together, with Ivar also sustaining a very serious injury recently, with no timeline on his return either. But there you go, guys. This latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe bottom right-hand corner. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right-hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.